Hey kids, Dan the Dad here, and you're watching Shootin Shit. And if you change that channel, you're grounded.
And we are live for the post-Mania episode. Two of us here now. No producer, no Wolf for the moment. Will he come back? I don't know. We'll see.
Who knows?
But fuck it. Right now we've got to roll. It's late. We got about a good hour of shit, maybe a little more because we've got a lot of videos. And the draft is going on. So who knows what I will hit in. Yeah, dude, I've been loving this fucking Shador kid is free falling like a motherfucker.
He's not that good.
That's what I've been saying. Said it
He's
all.
really not.
Yeah, I feel like that dude in that movie Draft Day. Oh, here we go. In Draft Day, where he's like, "What do you guys know
His
about
dumb
Mo?"
ass had to go make me a drink.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens. We get into spouts, little bits, and then we're going to go drink. We're talking about Shador free falling. We were hitting.
I make you drink, and I think that's really funny.
It's good whiskey, though, man. It's blackberry whiskey.
See, how can you be mad at me now? Shut the fuck up. I gave you a good.
You're still a dick, bro. That don't ever change. Sober or drunk, you're still a dick. You're just a bigger dick sometimes than you usually are.
Yeah, that's true.
But blackberry whiskey does make me feel better.
What can I say? I'm a grower. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Not a shower.
If I had $1, I heard that a lot.
I can tell you this: you would have enough dollars to get a lot of those collectible belts over the weekend, huh? How about it?
Dude.
Oh my god, dude, those belts were ridiculous, brother.
People in Vegas got shafted with the prices on everything.
Well, here's the thing: there was a bunch of leftover autograph shit. So now they're posting it. They're going to be posting those on the webpage. Now you're going to be able to get all them things at a discount.
Well, yeah,
but they raised, the
$25K.
Did you see the updated big round eagle?
Yep, with the little.
They curved the plate. $200 more. It's $600 for that bitch now.
And wait, we're talking pricing for like just the regular replica belt, not the fucking
Mania
premium. No, the premium replica. Like for instance, like the undisputed title that went from $600 for the replica, which most people that's what you see carrying around, to the
usually
$1,500 premium edition. Like they put nicer stones in it, and
it's
that's
heavier.
Gonna be an extra. Like
Guys, the Giants just traded for the 25th pick. I think they're going Shador. I think they're going Shador.
Giants.
Dude, they should have drafted Bo Callahan. They could have got him at 7, bro. They could have got him at 7.
Love that movie.
I love that fucking movie too, dude.
Great movie.
That movie did not get. I watched that when it first came out, 4 or 5 years ago, and now it's getting new life on Netflix, and I fucking love it. It's a good.
Oh God, it was longer than that.
Yeah, it's been a while. I know, but I don't remember. Well, I know it was maybe.
And if we had a producer here that would look that up.
Oh, he's there. He just popped in the back talking about Dion is pissed.
2014. Oh my God, the movie came out 9 years ago.
God,
wow, bro.
We were so fucking off.
It was good, man.
Classic.
It was good. Classic.
There's no way they go up and they don't take Shador because now they've got this Jackson Dart kid looking like he just took a phone call. I swear to God, if they fucking went up,
this
and
could be his lawyer about a child support issue or something, man. You don't know.
Jesus Christ!
Come on, bro.
Talking about fucked up shit during Mania, guys. I do want to get this out there. The roast of Mania apparently was really, really, really in bad taste to some people. Just to hit on a highlight for you, Paul Heyman insinuated that Shayna Baszler has a penis. Paul Heyman also made jokes about Maurice's private parts. I did hear that the best pops of the night went to the word vagina, so that's probably what he was talking about. Jinder Mahal was not at Mania because he was having a midlife ISIS. Jacob Fatu became the first. Jacob Fatu won his first U.S. championship, which is crazy because the current president of the U.S. wants to send him to El Salvador.
That's so good.
Jey Uso is still out celebrating, hitting the bars, and history shows he'll have a nice drive home.
That's a good one, too.
I thought Jimmy was the one who got busted all the time for
both
DUI.
of them.
Oh, they both have. Yeah.
Okay.
Allegiant Stadium is so big and black that Hulk Hogan wouldn't let his daughter near it.
I see nothing wrong here.
I'm getting all that so far. So
Nia Jax is in the BDSM. Her safe words are down, set, hut. Let's see.
Wow.
Where is this?
I heard a lot of that shit, and none of it.
Oh, here's the best one.
What was the word you used? That everybody's saying it offended.
Offended people.
Was the word. Yeah, I experienced something last weekend that offended me way more than any roast I've ever fucking seen.
Well,
but we'll let that go for now.
Tony Hinchcliffe said that the WWE wanted to book Alberto Del Rio for the roast, but they haven't turned that page yet.
Wow.
On that note, I went to Sean's house to watch Mania, and I listened to all of Page's book. So yeah, it was a real page turner itself. It was really good.
Wow.
I'd recommend it. Hell in Boots, Page's story, Saraya.
The one dude who's fucked in the AAA deal.
Right.
Saraya, absolutely.
There's no way he's getting back. He's like, I'm already here. They're like, get to work.
You know, he had that little bit of glimmer, like that little bit of career resurgence. And then all of a sudden,
he was just sitting there going, dude, amigo, I ain't hit a bitch in a long time. I have not hit a bitch in a long time. Let me back.
No, it's only been a few months. And he punched that old lady ringside.
He did punch that old lady ringside.
Old lady ringside knocked the shit out of her.
Got one of those signs, erase it, days without incident. 0 on it.
Have y'all seen that meme with Stone Cold Steve Austin that says, I was just driving my ATV around. I hit the corner and the bitch is selling for me like it's The Rock in 1996.
That was the most delayed reaction to that. Was so shitty. It was so bad.
Come on.
And I saw an angle where she's looking up and yelling, like angrily yelling. I was like, yeah, you fell way after the fact.
Yeah.
Everybody around you was like, oh, that was funny. You're yelling and screaming. Please.
The funny one was, did you see the picture of the chick that's standing, the black chick that's standing there on the wall beside everything, and she's looking at the camera guy like, I bet if we see her ringside next year, we know what she testified about.
Right.
Oh my God.
Well, this might be a long one tonight, guys. We've got some good videos. Of course, we're going to hit Mania. To all the AEW fanboys that shit on Mania Night 1 and 2, they put up a stinker on Wednesday. So, you know, here goes that.
It's just a regular fucking Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Yeah. Every Wednesday.
It's just another shitty Wednesday.
So bad.
So we'll get into all that soon. Where's our producer? Producer, hit that video. this is the best fucking night of my life. The Giants just traded up, and they did not take Shador. They took Jackson Dart, excuse me. Oh my God.
Wow.
I have not had this much fun with my clothes on in a very long time, gentlemen. Oh. He's fallen. Oh, shit. Oh, the Falcons just traded up for the 26th pick. They don't need a quarterback.
To not take Shador.
Not take Shador. That's been 2 trade ups in the last 2 spots, and nobody is taking
Well,
Shador.
come on, man. If there's a team out there that's going to take him after all this shit, it's going to be Atlanta.
They have Penix.
They like problem childs there, man. They like bringing in.
That's true. They would
human beings.
They'd take Aaron Hernandez back.
Tyler
Do
Warren.
we think Jacksonville is going to let Hunter play both ways?
Yes.
You think they're that stupid, huh?
Yes. Do you know Tony
Jacksonville, bro? There's a lot of both ways in Jacksonville.
That kid's gonna burn his fucking knees out by the third week.
He's gonna be fucking offense, defense. They're gonna have him on fucking collision in like 3 weeks.
Come on, bro. He's gonna be out there directing traffic, parking cars, taking tickets.
Get passed around the AEW locker room like everything else. His girlfriend is now all elite. For those of you, I still don't know if that's really his girlfriend or if he's just her pimp, because she seems to get around.
That seems harsh.
It is harsh, but then you realize, like,
it is harsh.
she like stepped out on him with somebody, and he's like, "Oh, I knew about that. I forgave her." I'm like, "No, you didn't. You fucking lie. No, you did not." Bro. Yeah,
bro.
Don't you Manti-Teo me?
Yeah. That's beautiful shit. That is beautiful shit right there.
This white dude wants to be black so bad. Jesus Christ. Jackson Dart, your new quarterback of the New York Giants football team.
Wow.
Let me do this here. Let's add in Sean to the stage. There you go. Let's hit some videos. What is this fucking? Oh, I know what that is. Let's do that one last, or not last, but not first.
If you're not first, you're last.
Ricky Bobby, bro.
I wake up and I piss excellence.
How about this? Because we've always talked about how wrestling fans are fucking just out there. This is great.
Your life is short and your life is fragile, but eternity is forever.
What?
Turn to Christ Jesus today, and thou shalt be saved.
What?
Got to get spots set up, brother.
Just trying to do the Lord's work. What?
Now, me being the godless heathen I am, I would have just hit the motherfucker with a stunner. Where's your God now, you mealy mouth son of a bitch?
He didn't see that coming, did he?
Yeah, exactly.
Ask him to save you.
Did the LA Knight elbow on him?
You talk about your Psalms. 3:16. Oh, shit. This shit writes itself. Hey, play my favorite Mania highlight there with Bron Breakker.
What is the Steiner math in your mind?
They say that all men are created equal.
I don't know why that just works.
This fatal four-way match and the members that are in it, you will see that statement is not true. See, normally I'd have a 25% chance of winning, but I'm a badass, and that statement is not true. See, Dominik Mysterio knows that he can't beat me, so he's not even going to try. So I've got a 50% chance of winning right out of the gate. Then you add Penta to the equation. Now, Penta is an incredible superstar, but Penta is scared of me. He's scared of the dog. So he's got a half, a 25% chance of winning at best. You add that to my already 50% chance of winning, I got a 62.5% chance of winning. Can you do?
Over there just encouraging the stupidity.
He's a hype man.
He is, dude. He's like Flavor Flav. Yeah, boy.
Which means he's got a 33.3% chance of winning.
That was a great
He's got a
one to get to that.
66.7% chance of losing. You add that to my already 62.5% chance of winning. I got a 129.2% chance of winning.
That sacrifice. Fuck it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It adds
The
up.
funny
It
thing
adds
is,
up.
he tells that promo like he believes it, and that's why it goes over, dude. I mean, fucking,
It's
you know.
it was fucking great. How about that guy had a hell of a fucking weekend, huh?
Fucking great match.
Yeah,
Maybe
dude,
match of the fucking show.
That was probably match.
Dude, the 4-way for his title was the only time I legitimately popped and came up off the couch.
This is true.
There was oohs and ahs, and it was a great show. I'm not. Everybody else is shitting on it. I don't know why. I didn't think it was that. Oh, it was a pretty good fucking show. I mean, it wasn't barn burner every single match, but there was a lot of more good than there was bad in it. But that 4-way for the Intercontinental title with Dom winning that legit brought me off the couch. I was excited. It was a good match too.
It was great because the right person won.
Yep.
The right person. He won the right way too, which is really
clean.
great. And fucking Bron Breakker, man, having a great weekend, a great Monday night. Like he just went to the top of the card, son. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Holy
shit. The next evolution.
Holy shit, that was good. If I see one more person say, oh, you know, it would be great if they introduced Austin Theory. Austin Theory is shit. Absolutely not. Fucking everybody keeps saying it. Everybody keeps doing it. There's a reason he went right back down to fucking card.
Yeah.
Because he just
you don't have it.
Not there.
So who would you guys put?
Oh man, with those.
Yeah, because I mean, you need one. You've already got your Flair, Triple H, your Batista. You need someone to play the Orton.
You need another young guy.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, knowing Paul, it'll be somebody that
he wants to
catches
work with.
You off guard. Yeah, because I mean, Bronson. I mean, it makes sense to me after the fact, but I wasn't ever thinking Braun's going to be a part of that. So that was a nice little swerve. I don't know, man. That's a really good question. That's a really good question.
Another suggestion I saw that was really good. Carmelo
would be
because if he can't play the part of young asshole Randy, I don't know who can.
Yeah, right. Well, that's true.
That is true.
That's very true.
Oh, I don't know. I like that, but the only problem is it's not really on a upswing on a hot streak, and unfortunately,
he just won the Andre.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking singles. That match is so
Andre
ridiculous
shit don't
anymore.
mean nothing to anybody. It don't mean nothing. It really don't. I mean,
it did.
I wish it did. It should.
It did the first couple of years. The first when it was still at Mania, the first couple of years, it was because we got moments out of it. Remember when Cesaro fucking walked the fucking Big Show out of the ring?
Yeah,
that shit was great. But then it's like now it's just a SmackDown thing the night before, and and not to mention Karrion Kross should have won that anyway.
We will get to Kross in a minute.
Oh, I hope we do, because
dude,
he's definitely on my out of Mania weekend. My order of people I enjoy has shifted, and he is very much so near the top.
Let's go. Let's go into it.
You're a good man. I know what you're doing in this business.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Hi.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Let's talk about how awesome it is that Logan Paul just won. And let's talk about, Sam, let's talk about what Logan Paul represents. The shortcut. Feels so good to be here. Feels so good to be in the business. Thinking about all of the funerals that I wasn't able to attend for the last 11 years in this business, all the holidays I missed. You know, I could have just started a YouTube channel, could have just jumped in there with AJ Styles. Feels really good, right? It's awesome. It's really good.
Do you guys know we have 25 years combined experience, and what are we doing on Mania?
Well, they know because they're normal human beings, and they actually love professional wrestling. But apparently, that doesn't mean shit anymore. That doesn't mean shit. All I asked Alan to do was for once to not think about just himself. Think about everybody in the back and think about the professional wrestling fans. That's all I wanted him to do. Sometimes to do the right thing, you have to do the wrong thing. But he's a narcissist, and he had to do it his way. Hey, Alan, how many more WrestleManias do you have in your system? Probably, I don't know, one. Maybe this is the last one, and you just pissed that away. For what? For what? For your way? Thanks a lot, bud. I really appreciate it. You want to know what the best advice I ever got? It was from Bill Goldberg. 2021, back when I was in the Twilight Zone, you know what I mean? I'm wrestling for gasoline. It was awesome. Let me tell you all about it. Bill goes, hey, Kross, you know what? You remind me a lot of me. I go, I think we have different styles still, but I really appreciate that. Do you have any advice for me? He goes, you know what? You just got to be a good soldier. A good soldier is what he said. So I decided to be a good soldier. You know what happened? They released me. And then I come back. You know what? Being a good soldier gets you, everybody here, just so in case you're wondering, you want the back scoop here. Being a good soldier gets your times cut. Being a good soldier means that people come up to you and say, hey, you got any great ideas? Yeah, here it is from Scotland. No. That's not too great. We're looking just for good ideas. That's for those guys over there. That's what being a good soldier is, okay? Being a good soldier is coming to your hometown where you cut your teeth and we got started and not being on the card. It's all about viral moments now. That's what it's all about. Viral moments. Well, God, everybody's been telling me that I got to become undeniable. And as soon as it happens, they ignore it and they shut it down. I never asked to wrestle Randy. I never asked. That happened organically, and you ignored it for a viral moment. And good on Joe. Nothing against him. But you ignored it. And the crowd told you exactly how they felt about me on SmackDown when I was eliminated. And you ignored it. Become undeniable. My ass. My ass. You want a viral moment? On behalf of all of the true fans of professional wrestling, guy with the suit and tie in the truck, go fuck yourself. That's from Killer Kross. No.
Go fuck yourself from Killer Kross.
Love it. Love it.
He just probably gained 3 more years out of his contract.
Yeah.
For that promo.
Yeah. And I mean, the sad thing is he's not lying. Because
No,
you look at Bailey on the Van Vliet show, and she's saying the same thing. The exact same thing. Bailey's saying, you know, hey, I don't push for my things. I don't fight them. I don't fight them on the bad creative. I do what they say. I win the Rumble, and I'm not even in the press. I'm not even on the posters. Where are these guys?
I'm not in the opening montage. I don't get to do movies.
Where are my ice cream bars?
Where did she come up with that
ice
promo?
cream bars?
Well, the funny part about that interview was she goes, oh, by the time this comes out, there's going to be because she already knew the plans.
She knew
he was coming back, so she got bumped out.
Which makes no sense in the long run because they dropped it the next fucking night.
Well, it was all just to turn Becky heel so she can slide in where it said.
She could have been a heel and just fucking turned heel on the bitch in the match.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. She could have, but then it wouldn't have been as big a deal as that big old press conference where all they did was talk to Becky and ignored that girl when it was her first Mania. Becky and her daughter.
Rue.
Yeah, talk to Rue. Her daughter. Everybody was talking to her. But
I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. It's all cute. You want to bring your daughter in and shit, but you had a kid next to you that just had her first Mania experience, and she got asked one question, and gave half an answer.
Fucking bananas, dude.
Yeah, we build the future. We
let the future, baby.
We let the future Rollins baby have more screen time than our double champion.
Yeah, I know. We forgot, like she's like the women's intercontinental champion. Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Right. and a tag champ as of a two.
Well,
she was carrying two. She carried two belts for not even 24 hours.
Not even 24 hours. Yeah.
Not even 24 hours.
It was close to 24 hours.
Sad. Some sad shit.
He said it was close. It was close to whole 24.
Joe, what was this dude's here? The guy who's talking there.
We got to hit my.
Is that you, Jovan?
So
you motherfucker.
I have a handful of MVPs for my weekend. This is just a spreading hope for the people for one of my MVPs for the weekend. Go ahead, hit it, Jovan.
All right.
Jacob Fatu is a blood from the Bay Area with a criminal record, bitch. That motherfucker just became U.S. champion. You can do anything.
Well, at least he had the jail record before he became a star, and he didn't get it after.
As is the case a lot of times in this industry.
Right?
I want to go back to back.
Man, he's got two cousins have been to jail a couple of times for DUI. We just talked about it.
Let's do this one real quick before we go to the next Fatu.
You got a touch of the tism, huh?
The tism? Which tism?
Nepotism.
I am a prime case for a Nepo baby, for sure.
Your dad's Dusty Rhodes.
Yes.
In WWE, it's a lot like real life.
In terms of the backstage environment?
Just in terms of if you want to be successful, it's better to have your dad work at the company.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
You've been in wrestling since you were a child.
Yes.
You were wearing underwear when you were in diapers.
But since I was 6 years old, I was amateur wrestling.
You wrestled in high school.
As long as I can remember.
Was it weird getting all tarted up in front of your family and friends?
Describe tarted up.
What are they called?
Tarted? I'm going to say it wasn't weird. Maybe because of the family dynamic.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, because I am still stuck on tarted.
What do they call those? The leotards?
Singlets.
Leotards or singlets?
Those are in the Olympic style wrestling. It's a singlet.
So you're getting glitted up.
I was getting glitted up.
Was it weird to get glitted up and so everyone can see your fucking balls from your family?
The singlet's got to be dark, so that when you're getting glitted up, no one is looking at the package.
Or you got to be dark.
No. The singlet has to be dark.
Or you got to be dark. By that I mean black guy. Huge.
Well, that's exciting. That's exciting.
Dark for me.
He gets some of the weirdest fucking people that want to interview him, dude. But to straight up start with the tism is great.
Yeah. Which
That's
one?
like between two ferns with what's his name?
Yep. Oh, fucking A.
Dude, my favorite Jacob Fatu highlight from the weekend. First of all, that was actually a really great match. Second of all,
It was a great match.
The fact that unplanned, unannounced, Haku just came over the barricade. And
I know, bro. I thought that was the coolest shit ever, though.
Because they were so
real
caught
moment.
off guard. Yeah, that was the he just went. And honestly, who the fuck's gonna stop that guy?
Right.
Samoa and Tonga to the world.
Yeah, stop that just in case it gets us.
You could see him when they were zooming the camera in. You could see him going over the barricade.
Yeah, you can see him walking around too. Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty damn cool, though, bro. You know,
Do we want to go more Jacob or more Haku?
You can't lose with either one. So, but I feel like Jacob's the most like Haku. Like every one of his family members say Jacob is the real one. He's like that dude is for real. So
Well,
yeah,
I mean-
and they say
Jacob considers him like an uncle, you know. So.
yeah. No, I just mean that too, man. But I just mean Haku was like he was
the badass. He was the
he
real
was a
badass.
Yeah, he was a real badass.
Yeah, he was terrible. He's still terrifying.
Yeah.
To
Except
this
when he's
day.
laughing, bro.
And that's the funniest.
I love his
fucking thing.
laugh, dude.
I watched that. That shit popped up on fucking like a YouTube highlight, and I just watched it and I laughed so hard. Like him laughing and not being able to control his shit. Like that was because it's like who hasn't seen that at this point? That shit's
right. And he had never seen it, dude. That's
30 years
crazy.
ago. 30 years ago, he never saw it until they fucking sat him down and were like, "Hey, watch this," and he was like, "Wait, Really? And it built all the way up. He's in fucking tears. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
I tell you what, I am kicking my ass for not taking a picture with Jacob Fatu or asking for an autograph when I met him now.
Yeah. No, I'm happy you didn't because you get to feel like
dude. Well, at least I got to meet him, bro.
Fuck off. Haku.
Cool.
I was there when he choked the shit out of Brutus Barber Beefcake.
What happened? I've heard different versions of that story.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, there was let me go back, Philadelphia. And I guess we were chopping him too hard, and he went back and told Vince. Tonga walked all the way across to the baby station. Walked straight across to the baby. He was in the shower and snatched him by the throat and pulled him up against the wall. Wow. And everybody tried to break it. I was there, but I was ready to kick his ass too. I was actually watching his back, my Tonga's back. I don't think he needs anybody to watch his back because everybody knows that was Alpha Seeker's nephew. Me, talking about me. Yeah. I already knew who I was. He choked him in the shower, but he had him like about 2.5 feet off the ground. Wow. With just his two bare hands. And he held him up, and he was like breathing. So I guess one of the agents couldn't get him on. No wrestler could have got him on. And I was just giggling away like, yeah, choke.
That's definitely in the fight you want to break up. You'll be back from a distance like, come on, y'all. Come on. Cool.
Let him go, bro. Let him go.
Hey,
let him go, Joe.
I think he had enough, man. Just stop, man. Please.
That's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. With me and Jovan hit up to Philly, we hit a bar where me and Jovan gonna be sitting there just chilling, be like, "Come on, Joe, quit choking him." Those are he isn't really wearing Uggs. Let him go.
The ironic part of all that is I have like 2 pairs of Uggs.
Here's the Uggs.
They're his comfy shoes.
My favorite Sam
Fucking
Elliott
amazing.
line. Tom Brady wears them. Tom Brady gets away with a lot of shit.
Okay. Right. See, look, here we go.
That's the financial freedom. Tap in with Chime, you know what I'm saying? Get that secure credit card builder for them. No annual fees, no interest, no credit checks. It's for everyone.
Through the thing in here. Okay. You done fit it in here. Yeah. Shout out to Sean now. You feel me? I'm trying to get it in too. Thank you, John. They are too. You so smooth. He said, speaking of paying, you ready? Shout out to Sean now. My brother, hey, bro, you talk about real professionals? Oh, yeah, we around here.
Yeah, come on, baby. Chime File 2 on the way, baby. You know what time it is.
Hey, matter of fact, he got it on the card now. Hey, I was right behind you, though. You ain't even peeped. Oh, goddamn. Shout out to Chime now.
God help us if we ever get a real sponsor that's not generic dick pills. We'll be doing that the whole fucking time.
Dude.
That's so
Joe, didn't
funny,
you say
dude.
he's like the Marshawn Lynch of professional wrestling, dude?
Dude, he fucking is.
That's pretty accurate, brother.
He is. He's so fucking funny. Just like, oh man, I was so happy. His match was. I was happy he had a great match because I was like, this is a fucking. That's his show. And he came out with the fucking wolf mask with the gold teeth. I was like, yo, I was sick as shit. I loved it.
Sean turns to Dennis's wife and goes, "You'll be seeing that soon in your house."
They'll be coming in the mail and be watching for the Amazon box.
That's funny as shit. Oh my god.
He's like, no, I won't. I was like, come on, man. You bought the Captain Howdy mask, brother. You'll buy that shit.
You'll buy that
wait
shit.
for it to go on discount so you don't have to lose money on Brewers baseball tickets or whatever.
Dennis would like y'all to know that the mask was done by the same guy who does Bray Wyatt's masks.
So that means he's already checked it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say the mask of WrestleMania weekend for me was Jacob Fatu until we got to Cody.
Dude, that Iron Man open up heel, that was badass.
I was
that
like,
was
oh
badass.
fuck, dude.
The way
I literally looked at Jovan and goes, he's definitely buying that mask right there. Dennis is gonna show up. That bitch gonna open up. He'd be like, hey guys. You're probably wearing it right now in your boxers, dude. Don't even try it.
That shit's funny. No, I was like, that was probably the best fucking. I don't know, who else had a good mask?
Ray Phoenix and Penta did their normal. Penta had some good green gear.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Dude, let's talk. Let's talk about the Lucha Bros. They both. I mean, he's been in the business 3 weeks, and he's in Mania. Penta's been there a couple months. He's in Mania. They both get prime spots. They both show out.
Well, Penta was booked for Mania.
Get the push. They get the push they deserve.
Yeah, Penta's been getting the push because he's been doing some damn good work. He was actually booked for Mania. Phoenix got lucky with Rey Mysterio's accident.
Torn groin, apparently.
Yeah, and now Phoenix is able to slide in and, provide a good match. He had a freaking great match with El Grande Americano.
I feel like that's pretty funny because it is fucking straight up Vince throwback there.
No, it is for sure.
I feel like that might not have been the finish if it were Mysterio.
I feel like it would have been Ray if Ray was wrestling.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I think
they're getting a lot. I mean, as much as I hate this fucking thing, I really am not a fan of the whole storyline. But Gable is so good that it's entertaining. The matches are so good because anybody Gable wrestles is gonna have to step it up because the kid can go, and so the matches are gonna be tight. And this guy's got posters and like this shit's over. It's legit over.
Oh, yeah.
So who knows how long this bullshit's gonna last?
It could be a while because this also happened.
She got them old world villain vibe. Make me feel like Indiana Jones.
Old world villain vibe.
Who can't see? I don't know what we're talking about.
I still think she looks like the queen or the witch doctor from Emperor's New Groove.
Nah, she definitely looks on like she looks like she's running a cartel. Like that's not.
It does, bro.
Yeah. That is one of the majority owners.
Like if she takes those sunglasses off her nose and everything else is going to come off with it.
Jesus Christ.
Like a whole mask, a whole full thing.
Like she's smiling. She's smiling right now, dude. You can't even tell.
It broke Mania weekend that WWE did acquire, or at least are in a partial ownership of now AAA. We hinted at it a bit earlier with the Alberto Del Rio bullcrap. But yeah, it's NXT Mexico coming soon. So maybe Grande could go back there and, tread on the fields that he once was such a gloried wrestler in.
Motherfucker gets stabbed in the shower. He goes after doing that shit.
That's what they did to Brody.
It's like Tony Atlas is in there. Let's ask him what he thought.
Look, I think it's their storyline might not have gone too much further, but now with the whole AAA purchase thing, they're like, oh, this might be worth extending.
Yeah,
dude,
they have him go through AAA's top guys.
Well, he's definitely going to have a match with Vikingo because we see the interaction after.
Yeah, we already saw him come out. Yeah, him over the barricade and the whole fucking thing. So that was, I mean, they already set this up. More, what do we think? Worlds Collide, we're going to get Vikingo versus fucking
Americano.
Which would make perfect sense, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, he's going to need security to get in and get out.
Oh yeah. My question was,
bro, they're not in Mexico. They're only in LA. It'll be okay.
No, I understand it, man. But those are real Mexicans too. You act like they're real Mexicans, dude.
They're real Mexican, Joe.
Those are real. Those ain't like Midwestern Mexicans that grew up here in Central Illinois or Detroit. That's LA, bro. Home is just like a wave. It's just right there.
5-minute walk.
They didn't cross the border, man. The border crossed them. Those guys
didn't land on Plymouth Rock.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if anybody's seen what ticket pricing is, only the rich white folks are going to WWE shows out there. So
I really want to try to go because it's like a whole weekend they're doing out there for Worlds Collide and another show. I think Money in the Bank.
It'll be cool. It'll be cool.
But I'd really like to go.
Yeah, it's Money in the
I
Bank the
can't
same
afford
day.
it, but
Yeah. Try to swing it. But that is, man, that's very interesting to see this WWE. They've already done a lot of stuff with Noah. They've already done some minglings with some of the other Japanese promotions, now going big into AAA. And these partnerships, man, it's just going to make everything stronger for the E. And they're doing it the right way right now. They're not taking over.
in a sense, he's doing exactly what Vince did. He's just going global, and he's doing it in a way that doesn't monopolize the business, but grows it.
Right. That's what I was meaning. It's a good way to put it, Sean.
Thanks, buddy. Sarcastic motherfucker.
I was serious.
No, you weren't.
I really was.
Dude, I can't trust you no more after last weekend, so I can't believe anything you fucking say.
Let's get to this here.
Jerry Malay. They fucking all are dying.
Did he introduce himself to you as Terry Bollea?
Yeah, he did.
Sexy gentleman. I did not know that was possible.
That was funny as shit.
Terrible layout.
It was funny.
Oh shit, Joe, your Eagles just traded. Oh no, they're on the clock. Never mind. It was the Bills that traded for the pick.
Dude, the Eagles only need a couple new towel boys and shit. They're straight for another couple of seasons, man. They don't need no more help. Fuck the Eagles, man. They're good. What are we gonna do? Upgrade their fucking shoe contract or some shit?
Well, is that not? I mean, it's still scary because a lot of that fucking Super Bowl team was built in the drafts.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
We drafted a lot of fucking talent that one, especially over the last few years. But going all the way back to 2018, fucking Jordan Mailata.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of time before he was getting a ring. Fucking one of the best fucking offensive linemen in football. So, yeah, the Eagles are really scary in the fucking draft because they've been pulling up. They pulled two rookie talents that had amazing years.
Let's be honest, bro. The Eagles have been scary for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
Injuries
for 3
stopped them,
years.
and they should have won the other. But hey,
they literally could have won any time in the last 3 years. Now they only won the once, but
should have been at least two.
Should have been at least two, and it probably will be. They still got a window there. I mean, they could probably win another one in the next. If with this team, probably next 2 to 3 years, they could be back.
So let's go into this real quick, Dominic, and then this ticket experience for Mania 41, because we were joking about prices, but this actually is pretty cool. So let's hit the Dom.
Yeah, he does the bien pendejo in the in the. That's not what he does.
I don't know. I didn't know that's what that meant.
Yeah, bien pendejo penta.
Pin is gonna whoop his ass.
So my fucking real MVP of WrestleMania is Dominik Mysterio.
Yeah,
I said it. I called it from the beginning. I was like, Dom's got to win. It makes sense. And I got a story about this. There are fucking two people, Dominik Mysterio on one side and Logan Paul on the other. I have officially gotten off the Logan Paul train, and I hope it fucking derails and he never comes back.
Oh shit.
You know, he's a fucking part-timer through and through.
Yes.
He's not grinding out. He's not doing the fucking tours. He's not doing all the fucking house shows. He doesn't do that. He's a great athlete who really picked up a lot of things fast, but this far in the game, he's still doing things that look more that you still look like just you're a celebrity who's in there for the first time. And then on top of that, nothing is expanded. It is the same generic shit over and over. It's repetitive. I mean, It's WrestleMania. There's somebody fucking dressed as a Prime bottle, or some friend of another YouTuber is gonna be fucking, and it's exactly what we saw. I thought it was bullshit. Like I was like, you know what? I don't think his heat has gone from fucking heel heat to go away heat, where the
Go away heat
is Dominik Mysterio.
Dude, and that's what Sean and I were talking about, because Dom had that heat.
He had that fucking go away heat for a while.
He had
that
he
reaction
was white
on
hot.
Mania, though.
Dude,
holy hell. They hated him and then loved him instantly.
Instantly. But it's, I mean, it was the way he won the match, dude. He won it clean. No help. He won it clean.
I had a friend
we
at
all,
work
like
this
you
morning.
had said that. We had been saying we got a feeling. I didn't know. I wasn't going to call it because, it's Braun, it's Penta, it's Finn, and it's Dom. But, yeah, dude, he's over, bro. And then all the promos and interviews and shit he's done since then have been fucking gold. He's killing it.
He's top 5 heels in that company.
Yeah.
In my
for
opinion.
sure.
He is he did the loops, he did the house shows, he worked all the dates, did all the matches, he's worked with everybody in that company so far.
Went down to NXT.
He went down to NXT. He went back to the main. He was doing NXT and the main roster. He would do Monday night, then he would do Tuesday night. And on top of that, fucking learning the promos, learning the fucking. He's in character a lot. Watch his interviews, like his outside interviews. He's not MJF, but
no,
he fucking rides it pretty close. And
did you guys see the video of him walking down the hallway with Scott was getting his picture taken with a couple of guys? And like, hey, I just wanted to stop and show you this.
Yeah. So great. He has become one of the best heels in that company. Honestly, he's great in the ring. He's years ahead of Logan Paul, because if for every Logan Paul doing some crazy athletic thing, Dom makes everything else look good.
Right.
He's held his own. Think about this. He's held his own with every fucking wrestler you can name in that company. We just saw it again on Monday night with Penta. That was a great match. Of course, there's going to be fuckery. We got JD returning, which is awesome. But before all that, they had a great match. And Dom doesn't look out of place with oh shit, he's going against Penta. This is going to be. No, he didn't look out of place. He looked like it's exactly where he should have been. So,
well, dude, he was just a kid when he started, right? He was like 18, 19 when he was working with his dad right out of the gate.
Yeah, and he got the treatment. He got to come up right to the big show.
All right, Joe. So I lied. The Eagles did trade for the pick ahead of them, which were the Chiefs. So they did a pick swap, which is crazy. They just gave up like an extra 5th rounder to do it. So they're picking now. Selection is Joe's Eagles. Drum roll, please.
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher, safety. LSU, my dogs.
Water sucks. It really,
they took
really
Jihad Campbell, linebacker, Alabama.
Okay.
But
I was gonna say about Dom, dude.
Billy drafted a guy with the name Jihad in his name. His name's Jihad.
Yeah,
Billy drafted a guy named Jihad. Wow.
Jihaad. I mean, unless it's some other way, I think it's Jihad. But I have a friend at work who doesn't watch wrestling, and he knew I was going to Sean's for Mania because I was pumped up on that Thursday when I was working. I'm like, I'm about to head out and go see my homies. We're about to get together and watch Mania. So when he saw me in the office, when I was back in office, he's like, so how'd the weekend go? How was Mania? He's like, just give me like a brief overview. He's like, I don't get it, but just like, what was the thing that stood out? And I told him, I said, people watch wrestling for moments like what we got at WrestleMania. Yeah. I said, we had somebody that was one of the biggest heels in the company. And I told him a heel is somebody that people don't like. They either can be, they don't like them because they're good at what they're doing, but they're an asshole, or they don't like them because they just genuinely something about this character rubs people the wrong way. I said, when a guy like that wins a title the way he won the title and everybody instantly loved him, those are moments you watch wrestling for. And I said, and we got that at Mania.
Oh yeah, that's 100%, man. That's he has become probably my list from the weekend. Fucking Dom Mysterio, Jacob Fatu, Karrion Kross. Because he was, by the way, he had a fucking great match the week before with AJ, right?
Hey, we watched him in Bloodsport last weekend.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome, dude.
Karrion Kross in Bloodsport was a different animal.
It was a different animal. That's who that guy needs to be.
Yeah.
That is him, bro. Yeah.
I have a video that I am doctoring up of Sean. I made him watch some more GCW. That wasn't Bloodsport. It was actually GCW with Sabu's last match, and I recorded his reactions. So once I get that doctored up and shortened, because it was 13 minutes worth of Sean just looking at me like, you really fucking like this?
Dude, I thought he was ribbing me.
No.
I really did. No, that was clusterfuck.
The clusterfuck was the rib. So I had him watch the last 30 to 45 minutes of the clusterfuck.
No, we watched the whole fucking thing, bro.
We did not watch 3 hours of the clusterfuck. Trust me, you would have killed me.
We watched like 2 hours of that shit before I went to bed because the Invisible Man eliminated 5 fucking people.
So in the clusterfuck, the Invisible
5,
Man,
Joe, 5. The Invisible Man, 5 people eliminated 5 people. And this motherfucker's up. I was like, you don't really watch this. This is a rip. You don't watch this shit. This has all been a long con to get me to watch this shit. 15 people just walked out of the match and were eliminated because they just left. They just left.
You've got me watching this shit with clowns. A fucking Invisible Man.
And then he's giving me shit because we got a trans woman there who's dressed like Kill Bill or Bruce Lee, not sure which. And I keep saying, why don't they kick her in the balls? I would kick her in the balls.
Oh my god.
He was legitimately like, he was getting into why no one has kicked the trans lady guy thing in the balls. He's like, I would have done it quick. This is GCW, ain't it? There's no rules. They could have just kicked her in the balls. I'm like, oh Jesus, Sean.
Boy. I can't believe you got him to watch that much GCW.
I did, and he was
fucking terrible.
He was just looking at me. You're got to be shitting me. Are you ribbing me? You're fucking ribbing me.
This is what you fucking talk about all the time.
Dude, no. The video I'm editing is Sabu's last match, and Sean just fucking lost it on me. So we'll see what happened. You okay down there, Sean? I think Sean's frozen because that's one hell of a.
I know, right? Moving forward.
Yeah. He's messaging me, and I'm like, I'm recording. Dennis, get on there and tell Sean that he's freezing in a message. Next one here. We're going to go into the Mania ticket experience. Boom. Oh, he's back. Sean, you're there with us. We can see you.
Been here the whole time.
You were just frozen for a minute, bud.
For the folks just only listening, so woman who got her tickets upgraded at WrestleMania, her point of view, they had her come in and sign a waiver first, which was interesting. Got special wristband
in case you got ran over by an ATV.
And then now they're walking her around behind the entrance.
There goes Louis Kaiser. He's up and to the right.
Thank you. Of course.
And he said, hi, guys.
Up and to the right.
Walking her up the ramp.
We went to our seats.
And she is
production closed it off. And to go down, sorry, I look a mess. I'm like having a panic attack right now. They've moved our seats. We're like on the fucking stage. I can't.
That's how those people got those seats.
Well, she's British, obviously, right?
Oh yeah. That's pretty
Dude.
badass. She apparently got there late though, because the matches are already going on.
That is bad.
Dude, I would pay for that kind of experience.
You couldn't afford
No,
that.
trust me.
I couldn't.
We couldn't afford to pay for that kind of experience.
If you've got to ask, you can't afford it, little
But
man.
still, that's pretty fucking
I mean,
cool.
they're paying 20 grand for ringside. Can you imagine the fucking twats that would be like, I'll pay 50 grand to sit on the fucking stage?
Right.
Yeah.
That'll be
So-
an option coming up soon.
What a great upgrade, though.
Oh hell yeah.
Because if they were
Yeah,
section off, my best guess is this. What usually happens is they will section off something extra and people go, oh, see, it's not a true sellout because you got section off. Well, they use a lot of pyro, there's a lot of fireworks, and there's fucking safety hazards. You can't have people too close. They will shut it down. You ever been to a baseball game where they do fireworks stand? They move fucking part of that stadium. They move everybody over. You got to pack it in because you cannot be in that section. No ifs, ands, or buts. So, probably got the city there, going,
Dude.
hey, you guys got too many people seated here. How are we going to fix this? Oh, yeah,
Figure.
build it on stage.
She's got shit seats and she ends up on the fucking stage, dude.
Yeah,
Right, bro. Well,
Holy fuck.
which is
it
nice.
would make
because-
sense to get people with good seats those tickets, would it?
Yeah.
Yeah, give them.
I mean, if you're setting,
give them to the shit ticket holders that were up in a section that was getting closed off. Probably obstructed view anyway. Bullshit, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, those are the people that deserve to be on the stage.
That's
not
fucking awesome.
not the people who can afford to go like, I'm gonna be ringside all weekend for every fucking event and walk in with like fucking I bought 10 championship belts while I'm here.
Well, and how many people there don't really they're not consistent watchers. You get more people watching WrestleMania every year because it is an event. It is
deal.
something that people go, hey man, WrestleMania is coming to town. We should go.
Yeah.
So even though they're not hard. Most of those guys aren't hardcore fans. They can afford to sit up there, bro. I mean,
So I'll let
list
you
of
know, Joe.
rappers, movie stars, and shit.
We were talking about it, and we all are going to start saving money. We want to go to Mania either in New Orleans next year or when they eventually bring the shit to Indianapolis. But we're all on the hashtag save bundles, so we can try to get tickets.
Can't go below sea level, boys. So I'm out for New Orleans.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I love me New Orleans, man. New Orleans is
I don't think
fucking
we're gonna be. I don't think we'll be able to. I know, dude. I'd love to go to New Orleans. I just don't know that we'll be able to afford it.
Yeah, we probably start saving.
The reason
now
why I was
to go
thinking
Indy.
Indy seems a little bit more economical.
If they ever announce Indy.
He is all kind of in and out, frozen.
I know, and he said it's not my internet. My internet is fine. Somebody take a screenshot of that photo right there. That's like Dennis, get a photo of that. Let's do this. I want to get to.
My question is, have y'all been to space? Have you been to space?
No, motherfucker, we got bills and shit.
Well, we're talking about saving money. No, motherfucker, we got bills and shit. Oh, fucking A, dude. I think we've hit all the videos we've had today. Oh, wait, no, there's one more.
It's just me, okay? Day one, this is just me, Day one, this is just me, okay? Day one, that's Jay, I'm all up and knocking down like this. Hey, it's all me now. Hey, I'm gonna get them all. I'm gonna get them all. Yeah.
If they don't pay those dudes to play him to the fucking ring in AAA, they'd fucking wasted time.
Bro. I know, right? Right?
I mean,
fuck. Of all fucking you let fucking Jay show up at Worlds Collide and that's his fucking band playing. That'd be the best.
God, dude.
That would be the best thing ever. Seriously. So as we can transition to Mania talk. man, fucking when your main event just falls flat, just kind of puts a whole damper on things, doesn't it?
Yeah, man.
Fuck, man. That was the last 3 matches of night 2. Just an absolute turd.
I give Cena's match a pass because it's what Cena said he was going to do with Cena's story. He's not doing anything additional for the fans. He's going to go out there and put on boring ass matches. He's not
wrestling.
He's ruined wrestling. That's his story. So I give that match a pass.
Fair.
But the other ones, I can't.
Fair. But here's what I don't give a pass. Can we stop this with Travis Scott? For that matter,
yes.
Every other music artist. Sorry, I'm gonna put Bad Bunny in there. Can we just stop?
Bad Bunny actually wrestled. I'm not doing that.
I'm tired of these fucking. Just go back and be a musician. Just do what you fucking do. Then he had an entire fucking 7-minute entrance in the middle of the main event title match. It wasn't a run-in. It was I'm gonna walk down this ramp like I just got like it was that bothered me.
Dude,
that whole fucking Travis Scott involvement bothered me. It shouldn't be a fucking thing. It's
him
awful.
calling himself Cactus Jack bothers me, or his clothing line Cactus Jack bothers me.
Well, WWE's out there selling it.
Well, yeah, because he's famous.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I wish I would start calling myself Cactus Jack and see if WWE would fucking try to support me and not slap me with the hold harmless.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I think the whole Travis Scott involvement is an absolute dud. The Logan Paul match for me, fuck man, I'd rather see AJ in there with anybody else other than Logan Paul. I'm really fucking over that kid. Like, just I have no interest.
It hits harder after hearing Kross legitimately ask, how many more Manias does AJ have?
Mm-hmm.
And when I thought about that, I'm like, God damn, he's right.
He just wasted one.
Yeah, he just wasted
in my opinion, he wasted one. And then the fucking, Charlotte Tiffany match
should have been on Raw.
When have who doesn't Charlotte Flair have a problem with?
Yeah,
that would be easier to find, because why is it you get to a point where it's like, okay, it really can't be that everyone just hates Charlotte. She's got to be a real piece of shit for everybody to have a fucking problem with her all the time.
Right. And as unsafe as she was being with Tiff, I mean, Tiffany just cracked it to the fucking big ass mark on her forehead. Charlotte was trying to lay it in to make a point.
She was trying to lay it in to make a point, and probably not the best time to do that is your women's title match at WrestleMania.
Right.
You want to lay some shots in on her, get her back because she made fun of you being fucking divorced again. Do it on like a SmackDown segment, like a face-to-face, and then they get into a fight. Lay some shots in there. You want to give her a receipt? Do it then. Not at Mania, when it completely fucks the flow of the match, turns it into an absolute stinker, was a real sad finish. And that's a shame, because that's Tiffany's first experience at WrestleMania. Now she's part of a real shitty fucking match that's only going to be remembered for a shoot feud.
Somebody that was one of her main people she wanted to work with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You shit on that. You shit on her Mania moment. That's pretty fucking bad, man. I can't give no love to Charlotte on that.
Yeah, no. But I will say this. The night one main event was absolute fucking cinema.
Yes.
I should have sent you, because that had the fucking whole from the fucking CM Punk intro video package. That was weaving in and out from years and years ago. I mean, from that, living color on stage. Actually, let me back up, because the Seth entrance was actually, for once, not the most impressive entrance. The Roman entrance, as he's walking down the ramp and the camera shot up, and seeing the giant tiles of his family members coming down. Ooh,
that was a great entrance.
That was fucking awesome. And then Punk getting the living color entrance coming out, and did you like he came out and got to the ring and he looked like a little kid.
Yeah. Even when he lost, like he was laying there smiling at the end.
He, you know, and good on him. He got his main event, but holy shit, what a fucking match! You know, I there's a lot of times I said, "Wow, I haven't seen that in wrestling." WrestleMania weekend, watching Jade catch Naomi in the suplex position, caught her with her head going down, and just picked her up. Holy shit, that was amazing.
Yes. I do give her props. That was actually a lot better than I thought it would be.
The fucking Jacob Fatu moonsaulting into the fucking LA Knight finish, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the BFD.
Yeah,
force trauma, whatever.
Yeah, like that looked really great. But how about like fucking Roman going to hit the spear, Seth jumping and turning it into a pedigree instead?
That was beautiful.
Yeah, and not just that, but the whole timing of the match where it was just, you know, finisher to finisher, but done in a way where it's like you don't have to fucking kick out of a finisher. There's enough time to be like, oh, he recovered, makes it a lot more believable. Or like, you know, when we got Punk going right from fucking GTS to, you know, to taking the spear, and then everybody's down, but they're all positioned the right way where they're close to the ropes or close to an opponent for a break or whatever, you know, like, you know, there was one spot where I think, did Punk take a pedigree? Somebody took a pedigree and rolled out. It just got to the apron. Yeah, they were just close enough to the edge so they could get out of the ring. They're not going to get pinned, so it's the finisher kind of still sticks. And then the fucking camera work. I've shit on AEW's camera work for a long time, and it's like children and fucking full grown adults because they had the shots of fucking Roman across. You see Heyman and his facial expressions. The one shot where they show Roman past everybody and Paul's sitting on the steps shaking his head. Like it was like the cinematography to it.
Yeah.
It was an absolute movie. And then the swerve that kind of everybody saw coming, everybody's talked about, like, oh yeah, he's gonna fuck him over, he's gonna go set. But the way they did it was so fucking good. And Heyman's reasoning for why he did it. And then when Seth just knows and he stands there and he puts his hand out and he puts the chair in his hand and you're like, fuck, dude, that looked it was like the perfect shot of it.
Yeah.
Just so good.
It was a great story.
Of course, Seth hitting Roman to end it
again,
because that is how it goes. Seth will pin fucking Roman at WrestleMania. Like that shit is. It was a movie. It was a fucking movie. It was great. They walked out, and just when you think they couldn't get any bigger, here they come Monday night, and they add a new member to their group. That kid had a great weekend.
That's how you do the business.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sean, we just recapped a little bit of the high spots of Mania. I will throw in there, Sean and I did watch Bloodsport. For those of you who like that kind of stuff, do yourself a service. Go watch Natalya, Natty, Neidhart.
Fucking killer match.
Troy.
She had a great match.
Shayna Baszler fucking destroyed. Some of these ladies who like legit, some of these WWE people who are legit shooters fucking performed greatness.
Of course, he cuts out right there. Right fucking where you're going to hear his him.
There he is.
There he is. He's back.
The who, Sean?
Not what?
Oh, yeah, fuck. I think he was going to say the Katana chick, Carmen Petrovic, also had a very good match.
That fucking Killer Cross match was
fucking
awesome. I was so pumped about that.
It was solid.
It was.
Yeah, I was too. I was really impressed with it.
I'm happy Sean
stayed up till 1:30 in the morning that night because I I got so into it, I didn't want to go to bed, and I had to be up for work the next morning early.
Yeah.
But it was good, man. Yeah, it was good.
The fucking Gresham match.
Yes.
Versus
Zack Sabre Jr. and Gresham.
Which, yeah, that was a fucking great match.
Went into OT for
Yeah,
a fucking
that was
blood
stiff.
sport.
That was stiff.
So good.
Timothy Thatcher and Pete Dunne.
That was good. I was surprised that Dunne went over there.
That was good. Hey, let's talk about. Did we talk about Stand and Deliver? Did you watch Stand and Deliver, Joe?
No, I didn't watch that.
Oh, dude,
The
that was a
ladies
hell of a
killed
pay.
it.
That was a hell of a. The ladies had they stole the show with that ladder match. It was fucking. I mean, it was solid all the way through. It was a really good match.
Yeah, respect to the ladies of NXT. They showed their asses off during Stand and Deliver.
Y'all were watching that, and I was watching the fucking AAA announcement unfold live. I was like, what the fuck?
To be honest, we weren't even watching that live. We were doing some housekeeping and shit.
Yeah, man, I got furniture put together this weekend. Smoker put together.
I was being all-around brown man. I earned my brown points this weekend.
Yeah, you did.
Got my surround sound hooked up. Got my surround sound hooked up.
Home Depot.
Oh, Jesus. Dennis's high spot of the weekend was his birthday cake. So, for those of y'all who don't know, we ended up picking up an ice cream cake for Dennis that said, "Happy birthday, Kurt Dangle." Because he absolutely had to have his ice cream cake or he was going to revolt.
And he ate 3/4 of that on his own.
He ate
one piece the night before and the other half by itself the next day because the thought of it being in my freezer when he left was just too much for him to take.
He said,
for a double cheeseburger and 2 orders of fries, he ate half an ice cream cake. So I told him, I'm not worried about him having a heart attack and dying. When he loses his feet, we're just going to run to his house and take all his shit because he ain't going to be able to chase us, man.
Diabetes.
He has like 7,000 calories between lunch and dessert. Look, I couldn't believe it, bro. It's like the biggest. I mean,
yeah.
How do you not shit yourself stupid? Wow.
I mean, ice cream cake. That gives me the shit to be perfect.
Dude, it was like a It was a triple layer. It was like vanilla and then chocolate and then like the crunchy shit and then
some of us really wanted to slice.
Yeah, but we weren't allowed to have any. Apparently, yeah.
He sucked it to the face, all of it before he left.
Oh,
wasn't even like let me leave a slice for anybody else. It was just full on. I bet I could finish this fucking cake. Gone, dude.
And I still didn't get my fucking kickstarts.
All right, Dennis.
We got you ice cream cake, and I still haven't got my kickstarts, motherfucker.
Guess that's a good way to wrap, boys. Do we have anything else we want to throw in there before we go home?
I love pro wrestling, bro. I had a great weekend, Joe. I really would. You were the only piece that was missing. Jerry showed up Friday night, and we were up till 3:00 in the morning just bullshitting and watching wrestling.
Just the next day, little girls.
The best, dude. No, and we did eat pizza and ice cream. So tell your daughter to go fuck herself.
Respectfully.
No, don't tell her that. I'm just kidding. And we got dressed. So
you really don't want me to tell her that. Really
I know, dude. She'll call me out on fucking TikTok or some shit, and then I'll get an email. So the whole plan was we were going to support our people and we were going to do like entrances and all that shit. Jerry comes walking down the stairs in his Indiana Hoosiers jersey with his Jordans and his ball cap backwards and a big old chain playing. My time is up. My time is now. It was the best, bro. It was pretty good. It was a good weekend. It was really
he was
good
Thugonomics, John Cena. Dennis was Cena from Now. Yeah. Sean did Punk.
Of course.
We had a Rhea. We had a Braun Strowman. And if I would have really dressed up and done it, like if we had done it the way we were planning, I was planning to do Punk from ROH with the shorts and a hoodie.
There you go, baby.
But yeah, man, it was good. We cooked food. We cooked the fuck out of some food this weekend.
Dude.
Like we really fucking cooked.
We smoked mac and cheese. We smoked baked beans. We did
sausages,
butt roast, sausages. Yeah, dude, it was good.
Yeah, we had a fucking
throw
night.
like 3 pounds of meat out because
what?
I couldn't eat it anymore, man.
You didn't even get me none before I left. See how you are?
I know. Well, I told you it was in there.
You were sleeping, motherfucker. I wasn't gonna take your food.
Dude, I told you to take it.
I cleaned out my
Shut
food
up.
when I was sleeping.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have said. Exactly what I said. What I would have said was, man, I didn't hide his bottle of whiskey hard enough.
Oh no, I made sure that shit was in my luggage.
No, I know, bro. That shit was, it's nice, brother. Yeah, it's good.
It's really
Shout out
good.
to Jerry and the blackberry whiskey gift.
Shout out to
That was
Indiana
nice.
Blackberry Whiskey. That shit's greatness.
Woo!
All right, Dennis. I guess we're good to go home. Player exit video. Since it's hard to find good producers and we don't have a video for you yet, Joe, that's going to have to be your video saying it's time for your segment of what are you binging?
I got kicked to the fucking post credits. That's fucking bullshit. This week's Binge is a great show. First season premiered. It's called Landman. Yes. Is the fucking Taylor Sheridan series, and people love him, people hate him. Is he kind of a cunt? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Do I fucking care? No, because guess what? Your favorite pro wrestler voted for Trump too, so go fuck yourself. Cry me a fucking river. Fucking, like I said last week, rich guy living in Florida voted for Trump. Color me shocked. Like, come the fuck on. Anyway, yeah, it's part of the.
I love
Taylor
you
Sheridan.
so fucking much, bro. I do. I'd kiss you right on the mouth if you were here. I swear to God.
The Taylor Sheridan universe here, which I do have more shows because I do enjoy his writing. It is a little fucking out there sometimes, but overall, I enjoy the shows. Landman, phenomenal. Billy Bob Thornton, it's just Billy. He's like Jeff Goldblum now. It's just him with a different job. Like he's still the same person. There is no playing any other kind of character. It is one character, and that's Billy Bob Thornton. So we talked about him in Goliath 2 weeks ago as a lawyer. And in this series, he is, surprise, surprise, a landman, which means he works for a big oil company and he runs shit out on the fields. He handles all their problems and their bullshit. Sometimes their problems and bullshit are cartels. That happens, I guess. I don't know. I don't work on a fucking oil patch, but hey, it's really cool. Also, shout out some really great Hispanic actors that were on screen for about 4 minutes before they got blown up. Sorry for the spoiler. But it had to happen because it really pissed me off. If I have one complaint about the show, it's like, don't hype me up with some real good acting here and then just take it away.
Kill the Browns and kill them all. Kill them off. Yeah,
100% worth it. A great, fantastic season 1 finale. Supposedly it is renewed for a season 2. So we got that to enjoy. But I am actually binging something right now. And I wanted to talk about it, but I'm only balls deep in season 2, and I got a couple more to go. So I'm probably going to hold that off till next week. But I have a really great one that I am thoroughly enjoying. And maybe I'll have a video. Maybe I'll get off the post credits. Who the fuck knows? Do I even care? I don't know. I'm not sure. Why am I still here? It's way past my bedtime. And there it is.
Childish. That's just childish.
Yeah,
it really
is. He can do that, but he can't get you a video.
I know.
Right.
Look at him go. He's like, oh, look, I got a one fucking button to use here.
Tism is hard tonight, gentlemen.
Oh my god, you turd.
It's running wild.
No, he actually messaged me for the video, and I was like, oh fuck, man, I gotta get you something. So he's now waiting on me.
Yeah, because if you don't do it, you'll get.
I
This
can't give
is Joey K's Binge of the Week.
Show of the week.
Joey watches shows, and we like shows. So let's ask Joe what kind of shows that Joe's watching. This is
Joe knows shows.
This is Kurt Dangle, and we got a little number that goes out to a girl out in Ohio. Like that's what the video is gonna be. It's gonna be some creepy ass shit like that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I gotta film something and send it.
This is what Binge got here, let you know that we got a goddamn around the number one special. We got Joe knows shows.
Jesus Christ, man. Was that Booker T or Terrence Howard? What the fuck was that?
Fucking sound like Shannon Sharp there, baby.
Allegedly,
guy.
He did
Cocaine. Coked Shannon Sharp. Coked Shannon Sharp.
Hey, Kanye admitted to sucking some dick too. So like, it's been a week, bro. Everybody's
Dude,
like,
I
"Oh
think
my
we
god,
all
the
kinda
Pope died."
knew.
Everybody's like, "Oh, the Pope died." Now, I'm not religious. I don't give a fuck. Like, but like, I'm like, "Yeah, did you see what Kanye said?" The fight,
He likes
dude,
frozen
Pope
fish
was like, what,
sticks.
104? Who cares? Like, did you see what Kanye said?
I did. I'm not repeating it though.
I mean, like,
He
I'm
likes
just
frozen
gonna
fish
say this.
sticks.
He said some wild shit this year. He said some wild shit, but this one takes it. This really, like, he really
it
stepped
sounded
his
like
game
Kanye
up.
was taking it, but
Kanye really stepped his game up when he was like hitting, "Hey, I'm a Nazi now." I'm like, wow, that's really out
wild,
there, man.
Kanye.
You're crazy, bro. I don't know why you're doing that, but okay. And then
the cock meat
it's
sandwich from Guantanamo. It's my favorite thing ever. I got it from my cousin.
he was like, hold on a second. Maybe y'all didn't hear me say that thing about being a Nazi now. So I'm gonna hit you with this one. And then he proceeds to say, I sucked my cousin's dick. What? What the fuck? and people have the nerve to be like, oh my god, the Pope died. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I'd like to personally apologize to the Hayne family for having to hear this part of the show. Hopefully you guys dropped out at the credits.
Well,
man, don't watch after the credits. It's not Landman's a good show. It is not worth sticking around for this though. Fuck, dude. Kanye really fucking just I don't know where you go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where you go from that. Like, I feel like
do.
he's a step away from that documentary, Don't Fuck With Cats, and he's just gonna be real fucking weird. And then on the run, like you can't just go like, I'm a Nazi. Also, suck my cousin's dick. And now for my big finale, I'm gonna fucking drown a bag of cats. Like what?
I'm about to drop a new album.
Oh my god! And here's the worst part: the fucking leaked tracks of that album were so fucking good.
I know.
Man, I'm not even.
Every
upset.
time he goes crazy, the music is great.
I know,
I'm not upset about it. Like there was that one track. Oh my god, I had it saved too. I gotta find it. It was so fucking good. And I was like, man, I really don't want to like it. I really don't want to like it. And then I'm like, I like it. And now he's like, oh, by the way, here's some other shit about me you didn't know. And then you're like thinking like, wow, man, Kim really
dodged
wasn't. She just, at least.
Come on, dude.
Who's sucking whose dick in that relationship?
Yeah, dude. Every one of those guys. Lamar ended up OD'd. I mean, anytime that anybody dates a Kardashian chick, they just go batshit.
Yeah, they destroy those men.
The music is great.
Hey, R.I.P. to Travis Barker already, dog. Because
dude,
I've been a Blink fan for a long time. I've been a Travis Barker fan since he was in the fucking Aquabats in the 90s, dude. Like, yo, before Blink,
old school.
Wow. So I can't watch what's gonna happen next to him. They're gonna fucking do him like my boy in like the fucking Tusk, where they turn him into a walrus or some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that could happen. Anyway, watch Landman. It's really fucking good.
Cut it, Dennis. Just cut it. We're not getting any better.
Wow.
Sorry, bro. Legends of the Ring Sting, man. This is a great figure, old school figure. Looks great. It's Sting! Old school Sting from WCW. Guys, you know us, 3/4 of the Shootin Shit team, and we're here with a listener just like you guys. This is Jimmy from Super Powers Comics.
My friend of almost 20 years. He's known him since you were 12.
If you know people in Chicago, you probably know Dennis because he knows half the town, of course. But shooters, if you need action figures, comics, wrestling memorabilia, we just showed you Sting. Superpowers Comics will put up their QR code so you can get a good look at everything they have coming. Give it a shot, shooters. Get your superpowers on and get your comics from our friend Jimmy, who listens just like you.
Save 25% on your first order when you use the code SHOOTIN. Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin Shit shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.